Ari, can you talk right now?
Oh, Cole? I'm actually having tea with a friend right now, so make it quick, okay?
I went to the hospital today. They told me I needed to be admitted.
Wait, what? Admitted?
Yeah, I'll explain everything when I get back, but it's confirmed. I'm gonna need long-term hospitalization.
Long-term hospitalization, huh? When do you start?
Monday.
Huh? Monday?
Yeah, I know it's sudden, and I'm sorry for springing this on you, but...
Oh, no. That's not gonna work for me. I'm heading out on a 3-week vacation starting today, so you're on your own with this whole hospital thing.
Vacation? What? This is the first I'm hearing about it.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
You're seriously just dropping that on me now? Where are you even going?
Bali.
Bali? You're going overseas?
Yeah, actually, I'm already at the airport.
What? You literally just said you were having tea with a friend.
I am. I'm with the friend I'm traveling with. We're killing time at a cafe inside the airport before the flight boards.
This friend of yours. It's a guy, isn't it?
What? Why are you asking that?
I've been holding off on this conversation, trying to decide if I should wait until after the hospital stuff was settled. But since we're being honest now, I might as well say it. I already know about your affair. I've had you investigated. So whether this particular trip is with a female friend or not, it doesn't really matter anymore. I've made up my mind. I'm moving forward with the divorce.
Oh, so you already found out, huh?
You're just going to admit it that easily?
Well, if you've got evidence, then there's no point in pretending, right? Yeah, sure, I'm cheating on you. Looks like you caught on faster than I expected.
You're being awfully casual about this.
I mean, why not? It's not like you actually want to divorce me.
And why would you think that?
Come on, you grew up in a foster home, right? I'm the only family you've ever had. I still remember how you cried on our wedding day, saying, I finally have the family I've always dreamed of. You're not the kind of guy who would throw that away so easily.
That's...
Oh, but don't worry. I'm totally fine with getting divorced whenever. I just figured you wouldn't want to, so I've been humoring you by staying married. You should be grateful, you know?
You're unbelievable.
Well, look at it this way. Once you're stuck in the hospital, I'll be free to be with my boyfriend without having to sneak around. Win-win, right? In fact, why don't you just stay hospitalized forever? That would make things so much easier for me.
You seriously just said that to someone who's about to be hospitalized?
Oh, who cares? Anyway, my flight's boarding soon.
Wait, hold on.
I'll bring you back a souvenir, okay? Look forward to it.
Hey, wait. We're not done talking. Ari! Answer me, damn it! Hey, Cole! Oh, Dan, what's up? How are you feeling? Any better? Yeah, for now. The symptoms have calmed down a bit. That's good to hear. Man, I still can't believe it, though. You ended up getting hospitalized right before we were about to kick off the plan. Talk about bad timing. Yeah, sorry about that. Hey, don't apologize. Come on. If anything, you should be glad you're finally out of that god-awful black company you were working for. That toxic environment was probably half the reason you landed in the hospital in the first place. Now you're finally free from all that. Honestly, you should just treat this as an extended vacation and focus on getting better. Yeah, you're right. I'll try to think of it that way. Still, you're always so positive, huh? No matter what happens, you just keep looking ahead. I really need to take a page from your book. Wait a second. What? Whenever you start getting all sentimental like this, it usually means you've got something up your sleeve. You're way too obvious, man. Yeah, well, you got me. You always see right through me, huh? Of course I do. Now come on, spit it out already. All right, here it goes. Ari left. She's on an overseas trip with her lover. Wait, what? Are you serious? Yeah, she took off to Bali 3 whole weeks. What the hell? I knew she was cheating on you, but She really went on a fling-filled vacation right when you got hospitalized? Yeah, the timing's so perfect it's almost laughable. I'd already been gathering evidence on her for a while, you know? I was gearing up to finally confront her and start the divorce proceedings. But then out of nowhere, I ended up in the hospital. So I told her about my hospitalization, thinking maybe she'd show some human decency. But nope. Instead, she just casually drops, "Oh, by the way, I'm heading to Bali for a vacation starting today." I straight up asked her if she was going with her affair partner, and you know what? She didn't even try to lie. She just admitted it. No shame, no hesitation. Then she boarded her flight like it was nothing. You're kidding me. She seriously just took off? Yeah, and after that, total radio silence. No calls, no texts, nothing. Like I don't even exist. God, what a heartless woman. So you're going through with the divorce, right? I mean, she flat out admitted to cheating. That's as good as giving you the green light for divorce. You'd think so, but get this. She's convinced I'm too scared of being alone to actually leave her. Huh? What the hell? Yeah, because I grew up in a foster home, I don't have any real family. So in her twisted logic, she thinks I'll be too desperate to let go of my one and only family, her. Basically, her brilliant plan is, I'll let you stay married to me, you should be grateful. In exchange, I get to cheat as much as I want. It's absolutely insane. What the? She actually believes that? Wow! She's got her head so far in the clouds it's practically in outer space! Yeah, tell me about it. Hey, listen, I've got a proposal. What is it? It's about your treatment. I've got a connection, a doctor I know from way back. He's a damn good specialist. You interested? Wait, you mean that guy from overseas? Bingo! You got it! I'm thinking you could head over there for treatment. You'd be in good hands with him. And while you're recovering, we can keep working on the plan. We'll take things slow and make sure nothing puts too much strain on you. What do you think? Huh. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. After all, rent's the main focus of the plan, right? As long as I'm being mindful of my health, it should be doable. Yeah. I'll talk it over with my doctor here and see what they think. Good call. Take your time and make sure you're comfortable with the decision. I'll be waiting for your answer. And hey, take care of yourself, all right? Yeah. Thanks, Dan. I mean it.
Cole, I'm back. Just landed a little while ago. I'm about to hop on the train home. It should take me about an hour and a half to get to the station, so come pick me up, okay? I mean, you're still in the hospital, but driving me home shouldn't be that hard, right? Come on, it's not like you're on your deathbed or anything. You can handle it. Hey, hello? Seriously, are you pouting or something? Oh, wait. I get it. You want me to apologize, huh? That's what this is about, right? Fine. I'll humor you. I am so sorry for flying off to Bali while you were stuck in the hospital. There. Happy? Oh, and hey, guess what? I brought you a souvenir. Some nice, locally roasted Balinese coffee. But, oops, I totally forgot. You probably can't drink it in your condition, huh? Oh well, I guess I'll just enjoy it myself. You know, if you're that desperate to go on a trip with me, I'll be generous. I'll take you on a little day trip sometime. You know, a pity date. I'm just that thoughtful. Wow, a wife this considerate. You sure are one lucky man. I deserve a medal. Anyway, don't keep me waiting. Be at the station on time. Later. Hey, Cole. Hey, are you even listening to me? You were taking forever to pick me up, so I had no choice but to take a taxi home. And when I finally got here, why the hell is everything gone except for my stuff? The appliances, the furniture, everything. What the hell did you do? The only things left are my personal belongings.
I left you some shampoo and soap in the bathroom. There's also a toothbrush and toothpaste on the sink.
That barely makes a difference. Don't screw around with me. Where the hell are you?
There's a lot I need to tell you, but first, that house, I put it up for sale. You'll need to move out by the end of the month.
What? You sold it?
Yeah, I'm going to Germany for treatment, so I sold the house.
Germany? Wait, what? Germany?
Yeah, I have a friend over there, and through him I was introduced to a well-known specialist.
But why did you sell the house? That doesn't make any sense.
Because I'm not planning on coming back to the States.
What? Are you out of your mind?
It was just a second-hand place I bought when I was single. We fixed it up nicely when we got married, but at the end of the day, it was still just a house. The renovations boosted the value, though, so I ended up selling it for a pretty good price.
Can't believe this. You never mentioned any of this.
Yeah, I didn't tell you.
Why? How could you do this without even consulting me? And what's with this Germany thing? You never said a word about that either.
I didn't bother telling you, because I already knew about your affair. There was no point in talking to you anymore.
What? Even so. Even if the house is in your name, you could have at least told me. We were living here together as husband and wife. How could you just sell it without saying a word?
Because there was no need to discuss it. I didn't need your opinion anymore.
What?
I sold it after we got divorced.
Wait, what did you just say? Divorced?
Yeah, we're already divorced.
What? No. What the hell are you talking about?
You seriously forgot? 3 months ago, you and I had that huge fight after you secretly made a ridiculously expensive purchase behind my back. You threw a fit when I confronted you. You screamed, "If you're going to criticize everything I do, then let's just get divorced." And then you slammed the divorce papers right into my hands.
No way. You actually filed those papers?
That's right. I turned them in. I was already collecting evidence of your infidelity back then, so when you handed me the papers, I was more than happy to accept them.
No, this is insane. This can't be legal. It's invalid. You didn't even tell me.
Oh, it's very much valid. I filed everything properly. You gave me the papers yourself, remember? And the judge already approved it, so we are officially divorced.
Wait, this can't be happening. You didn't want to get divorced. You were always so desperate to hold on to me. I was your only family. You said it yourself. You wanted a family more than anything, and now you're just going to throw that away?
You're wrong. I've realized something. You're not my family. You're just someone who happened to be close by.
What?
There's an old saying, better a neighbor nearby than a relative far away. In my case, though, it's more like better a kind stranger nearby than a heartless spouse. If being with you means having a family in name only, then I'd rather be alone. Surrounded by strangers who actually care would be far better than living with someone who betrayed me.
You can't be serious.
Oh, and by the way, I'll be filing for damages. You'll be paying me alimony for the affair.
What?
Yeah, I might be leaving the country, but I've already hired a lawyer to handle everything here. You should expect to be contacted tomorrow or the day after.
Wait, no. Oh, please come back. We need to talk this through face to face.
That's not gonna happen.
Why not?
Because I'm already at the airport.
What?
I spoke with my doctor. We decided it would be best for me to leave while my condition is still stable enough for travel. And today's the day.
No way. What am I supposed to do now?
Go back to your parents' house. That's an option, right?
I can't. I'm disowned. My parents cut ties with me because you told them about my affair, didn't you? They said they never wanted to see me again.
Oh, right. I forgot about that. Then why don't you go move in with your lover?
You know that's not an option. You're just being cruel now.
Oh, right. I almost forgot he's married, isn't he? By the way, I let his wife know about the affair.
What? You didn't.
Yeah, I gave her the whole rundown. Oh, and funny thing, she contacted me earlier, told me she finalized the divorce. Apparently, she agreed to reduce the alimony settlement if he agreed to cut you loose. So he took the deal.
No way. You You monster! You're taking everything from me! How could you do this?
Oh no, you've got it all wrong. I didn't take anything from you. You threw it all away yourself. This is what they call poetic justice.
No, please don't do this. I have nothing left. I'll be completely alone.
That's not my problem. You brought this on yourself. I have to board my flight now.
Wait, please. Oh, please don't leave me like this. Don't leave me all alone.
Goodbye. And so, I found myself standing in Germany. It didn't take long before I was admitted to the hospital where I received treatment from an incredibly skilled and renowned doctor. Thanks to his expertise, my illness was swiftly brought under control, and I was soon on the road to a full recovery. Now I live a life that, while busy, is filled with peace and good health. I assist a close friend with his business, which keeps me occupied, but I enjoy every moment. Life in Germany, despite the challenges that led me here, has become a source of quiet contentment. The contrast to the chaos I left behind feels almost surreal, but it's a life I wouldn't trade for anything. As for my ex-wife, I came to learn about her fate through a letter sent by an American lawyer. Apparently, after I left, things only seemed to get worse for her. She had been disowned by her parents, who couldn't stand by and watch the mess she had created any longer. The affair she had been involved in turned out to be just another part of the unraveling of her life. The once promising future she had seemed to have disappeared entirely. What was left for her now? Only the debts she had incurred, paid for by the alimony she had demanded from me. I was surprised to find that, unbeknownst to me, she had accumulated even more debts during the time we were apart. In a desperate attempt to make ends meet, she tried to charm a wealthy man into giving her all the money she needed to pay it all off. But as with everything she touched, it didn't go as planned. Instead of the financial rescue she so hoped for, the man turned on her, claiming that she was stalking him. As a result, she was hit with another lawsuit demanding alimony. And so, her debts only continued to grow, pushing her further into financial ruin. Apparently, she had sent the letter to the lawyer in a last-ditch attempt to ask for help, to plead with me from afar. The letter seemed to cry out, "Help me!" But with no real understanding of what help meant, it wasn't the kind of help anyone could give her anymore. It wasn't just a simple matter of handing over money or offering sympathy. At some point, she had to face the reality of her choices. Upon receiving this letter, I couldn't help but smile to myself. In a way, I felt a strange sense of satisfaction that her world had fallen apart in the way that it had. Not that I wished for her to suffer endlessly, but her actions, her lies, her betrayals had led her down a path of self-destruction. There was a part of me that believed she might never change, that she would continue spiraling until she faced the consequences of her own decisions. In the end, I instructed the lawyer to reply with a simple message. Why don't you try working for a living? It wasn't said to be cruel, rather, it was a reality check. She had always relied on others to solve her problems, me, her parents, wealthy men. But this time, there was no one left to bail her out. It was time she learned that if she wanted to stand back up, she would have to do it on her own. I never expected a response from her. I'm not sure if she even understood what the message meant or if she simply ignored it. But I was done with the drama, done with the guilt. I had rebuilt my life, found peace, and was moving forward. Her story, in the end, was hers to live and hers to unravel. Now, I could finally enjoy my life in Germany, far from the wreckage of the past, with the knowledge that I had made the right decision to leave it all behind. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Lisa! Is it true? Are you really getting married? Lisa, please, we gotta talk about this! Why aren't you answering me?
Because it's really, really early in the morning? What's the matter, Nick? Why did I just wake up to my brother blowing up my phone with texts and calls?
I just want to know, are you really getting married?
Well, yeah, I am. Is there some kind of problem with that?
Are you out of your mind? Of course there is! How many times have I told you this, Lisa? I'm your older brother, and there's no one in the world who knows you better than I do! So you can't just go and choose who you want to marry without getting my input first!
Yeah, you've told me that a bunch of times, and I wish you would just knock it off. This is my life, Nick, my future. I have the right to decide the man I want to marry on my own. Thank you very much.
No, you still don't get it. This isn't about you. This is about my sacred duty as your older brother. You're my only little sister in the whole wide world, Lisa. I need to make sure you marry a man who's gonna treat you right. But what did I find out today? That both Mom and Dad have known about this guy for months and have already met him. They've even gone over to his folks' house for dinner a bunch of times. You owe me an explanation, Lisa. Why have you all been hiding him from me?
The reason we had to hide him from you is the way you're acting right now.
What do you mean?
Did you forget about what you did to my last 2 boyfriends?
What's that got to do with anything?
I am sick of this, Nick. I have no idea how you managed to find out that I'm getting married, but every single time I've started going out with a guy, you have to go and challenge him to one of your stupid competitions.
Yeah, and there's a very good reason I do that. If I'm gonna let some guy take you away from me, then I need to be sure he's someone who's at least as much of a man as I am. And how else am I gonna find that out unless I give them a proper test?
And every single one of my boyfriends up until now has broken up with me rather than take your test.
You're welcome! You dodged a bunch of bullets thanks to me! Aren't you lucky you have such a protective big brother?
Nick, you are 10 years older than me, and all of my boyfriends have been my same age. Don't you feel the least bit embarrassed for making some creepy alpha male challenge to guys that are much younger than you?
Being more of a man than me may be a high hurdle to clear, but only men who are capable of beating me are worthy of receiving your hand in marriage. And until the perfect man comes along who's at least as much of a man as I am, then I just can't allow you to get married. As such, you need to set up a meeting between me and this fiancé of yours immediately. He will be tested.
Knock it off, Nick. Seriously.
What's the matter, Lisa? You afraid he won't be up to snuff?
That's not it at all. I just don't want him to meet you, that's all.
Then why not?
Because I'm terrified that you're going to do or say something that's rude or creepy to him. And that's a justified fear, I might add. And not to mention, it's not like I chose him specifically because of this or anything, but I'm pretty sure he could beat you at your own game.
Yeah, well, in that case, you have to let me meet him.
It's not happening, and you're too late, Nick.
Too late meaning what?
We already got married yesterday.
You what? You got married without my permission?
Yes, and we're planning to have a formal wedding ceremony later on this year. Unless you can promise me that you won't do anything to disrupt the wedding, then I'm not letting you come.
You can't do this to me!
And there it is again. That reaction is precisely what I'm talking about. That's why I had to beg Mom, Dad, and Rachel not to tell you anything until we had already gotten married.
No way! Are you telling me everyone in our family knew about this except for me?
All you need to know is this. I am married to the man I love, and we are incredibly happy together. I will not let you get in our way. Hey there, Lisa. Do you have a minute to talk? For my sister and only sane sibling, I've got all the time in the world. But what are you texting me for? You typically call me whenever there's something you want to talk about. Yeah, about that. Actually, I'm not at home right now. My husband is out of town for work, so I'm spending the week at our parents' house. And my room is right next door to Nick's. Ah, I think I get it. You're worried that if he finds out you're talking to me, he's gonna storm in and demand you let him talk to me. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. Okay, so what's on your mind? I'll give you one guess. It's Nick, right? Bingo. He seems like he's up to something. And what is that something? I'm not sure, but all of a sudden the other day he went to Mom and Dad and said he wants to move out. Oh, wow. You mean he's finally going to go and live on his own? Is that really all that big of a problem? Well, I don't know. It's not like I have any hard evidence when I say this, but lately Nick's been acting weird. Lately? That's not just a lately thing for him. He's been weird for as long as I can remember. Yeah, I guess you would say that, wouldn't you? It's so bizarre. I don't get it at all. He's always been totally normal around you, but when he's around me, he's insane. We're both his younger sisters. Why is he so much more protective of me than you? Well, I doubt it's that he's playing favorites, if that's what you were thinking. If I had to say, I think it's because you're so much younger than we are. Me and him were born less than a year apart, and we practically grew up right alongside each other. I was always just about as big as he was, too, so I held my own when he picked a fight with me. So even though we're both his younger sisters, he probably sees me more as his equal. Yeah, I still don't get it. Yeah, I really don't either. I mean, seriously, how can he be so oblivious to the impact his intrusions have had on your life? Right? It's less of a sibling thing and more just him respecting me as a human being. Oh, but I'm sorry. You were in the middle of telling me something, weren't you? Oh, right. We got distracted, huh? You were saying that Nick is going to move out of Mom and Dad's house and that you have some kind of bad feeling about that? Yeah, that's right. Ever since you got married and moved out of the house, he's been talking about you nonstop. It's genuinely every day. He'll find some way to bring you up in conversations. But then ever since he told Mom and Dad he's moving out, it's stopped completely. Huh. Wow, yeah, that is kind of suspicious. It's really been bothering me. At first, I thought it might be a good thing, right? Like maybe he was finally getting over his overprotective obsession with you. But then I noticed that he started smiling a lot more and laughing to himself from time to time. Plus, I caught a glimpse of his cell phone wallpaper today, and it's still your picture. Oh my God, he still hasn't changed that picture? That was my senior picture from high school. I really hope that I'm just getting myself worked up over nothing and he's not really plotting anything, but, well, I just thought I should let you know. Okay, thanks, Rachel. I never told him my new address, and I trust that you, Mom, and Dad haven't blown my cover to him. So unless there's some sort of insane coincidence, I don't think it's likely that he'll move anywhere close to us. But I appreciate the warning, and I'll be on the lookout for any funny business. Yeah, I'd say it would definitely be a good idea to at least be on your guard. Okay, I gotta go now. I'll be sure to let you know if there are any new developments over here. Thanks again, Rachel. I really appreciate the heads up.
Hey there, Lisa. How's my adorable little baby sister doing these days, huh? I know we haven't talked in a while, but never fear. Your reliable, trustworthy, manly big brother is here.
What do you want, Nick?
What do I want? What's that matter? Can't I just text my own little sister without wanting anything?
You've practically been working overtime to give me reasons to be suspicious around you for my entire life.
Oh, come on, Lisa. Is that really how you feel? You think I'm constantly plotting ways to interfere in your life?
Yeah, you have been constantly interfering in my life.
Oh, Lisa, my dear sweet little sister. It makes me so sad to see that you don't see how hard I've been working to protect and support you. But I'm not doing this expecting a paycheck. I'm just doing my duty as your brother. Oh, well, I'm sure that you'll come to understand one day.
Okay, so did you just text me for no reason? Gotcha. I'll be going now.
No, wait, don't go yet. I have something very important to talk to you about.
Then talk. I'm waiting.
I've got a big announcement to make. I moved out of Mom and Dad's house.
So you're finally going out on your own, huh? Good for you.
Well, in a way, yes. A while back, I got a great idea. Probably the single best idea I've ever gotten. And ever since I came up with it, I've been working day and night to make it happen.
And that idea is...
You're going to get a very large amount of packages in the mail tomorrow.
Packages? I didn't order anything.
No, you didn't. I did.
Nick, what did you have sent to my house? Tell me right now.
Gladly. Those packages contain, drum roll please, all my stuff. But that's not half as good as what's going to arrive at your doorstep this very night. Yours truly, Nick, your big brother. I'll see you in a few hours, Lisa.
What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna move in with you.
What?
It's been 6 whole months now since I've seen you. Not having you within eyeshot is so nerve-wracking, and I'll bet you're afraid to go out at night without me around to walk you to your car.
I'm fine, actually.
So I got to thinking, what would be the best way for me to keep tabs on you? The answer was clear. I needed to move in with you.
Hold on, Nick, you're not making any sense. I mean, you don't even know my new address. How are you going to get over here?
Yeah, about that. I was going through Mom's cell phone the other day, and I saw that she had your address recorded on your contact screen.
God, you have got to be kidding me. You went snooping through Mom's phone?
Snooping? Nah, that makes it sound like I was doing something untoward. We're family, right? There's nothing wrong with me looking at her phone. So don't you worry, Lisa. I know exactly where you are right now, and I'll be there shortly.
Nick, listen to me, and listen good. I have begun my new life with my husband. I am in the middle of enjoying being a newlywed woman, Nick. You know what that means, don't you? So why on earth would you think to come and barge in on us like this?
Yeah, that's the thing. I still don't know whether this guy is worthy of being your husband yet. And the only way to make sure is to put him through my test.
Oh, for the love of... You're still going on about your stupid test?
Well, yeah, of course I am. This guy wants to be the life partner of my little sister. And if he wants to claim that title for himself, then this is one challenge that he's going to have to clear, no matter what anyone else says. He will take my test, and if he fails, then you're just gonna have to get divorced.
That's it. I can't take this anymore. The second the delivery truck gets here with your packages, I am sending them right back.
But then how am I gonna live with you? I kinda need my stuff.
You are not going to live with me, and I am not letting you set one foot inside my house.
Lisa, what's the matter with you? Howdy ho, sis. Your big brother Nick is finally here.
Huh?
So go ahead and open up the door, will ya?
Why did you come?
I told you I'd be there tonight, didn't I? I'm a man of my word, Lisa.
I explicitly told you that you would not be allowed in the house.
I know, but you clearly underestimated just how devoted I am to protecting you. So could you please open the door already? I've been ringing your doorbell for the last 10 minutes.
Wait, you're at our front door?
I sure am.
And you've been ringing the doorbell?
Yup, only about 40 times or so by now.
That's weird. I haven't heard the doorbell ring once.
It might be broken then, I guess. This apartment seems, I don't know, kind of shoddy. Like, is this a studio apartment or something? I don't know if all my stuff is gonna fit.
What are you talking about?
I'm just thinking I might need to have you guys move us to a larger apartment is all. But that's not even the main problem here. Your so-called husband can only afford a tiny apartment like this? Yeah, that settles it. He is not the right guy for you. I'll go ahead and call a divorce lawyer to start getting all the paperwork ready.
Wait, let me ask you one question.
But of course, sweetheart, what can I do for you?
Where are you right now? Are you at an apartment complex downtown?
Yeah, I am. And man, am I looking forward to being able to live together as brother and sister again.
Oh boy. Nick, we've already moved out of that apartment.
What?
Yeah, the studio apartment you're standing in front of right now was my husband's before we got married. His company was talking about transferring him to another branch around the time we got married, so we lived there for 2 weeks and then moved out. We're living in a house that his company is renting for us. So don't worry, it's a lot more spacious than that tiny little apartment.
Oh, no!
Well, the truth is, about a month ago, Rachel texted me about you. She said it seemed like you were up to something and that I should watch my back. So I talked about it with my husband, and we decided to move up our schedule a bit. And boy, am I glad we did that. If I had waited a few more weeks, we might actually have had to deal with you showing up at our doorstep right now.
Wait a second, then why was this address still listed under your name in Mom's phone?
You're really confused about that? She probably just forgot to update it.
This can't be happening!
Oh yeah, since I'm in the clear now, there's something else I want to tell you.
What is it?
You were going to put my husband through your typical test, aren't you? You know, the flexing contest.
Well, yeah, that was the plan.
I thought so. You remember what happened when you challenged my last 2 boyfriends to a flexing contest?
I sure do. I crushed those losers.
You barged into the room, shouted, "Flexing contest!" and then started posing. And when they refused to do likewise, you just said, "Then I'll win by default. Loser!"
Uh-huh, right. I won, fair and square.
You didn't win. They were just too creeped out by you to know what to do. And after you walked out of the room laughing like a maniac, they turned to me and said, "Sorry, but I can't handle your brother."
Yeah, I know. They couldn't handle my manliness.
They couldn't handle your creepiness, you narcissistic psychopath. You humiliated me in front of them.
No, I didn't.
And another thing, you should be glad I saved you the humiliation of challenging my husband to a flexing contest. He's a competitive bodybuilder.
He is?
Yeah, and he works for a supplement manufacturer. But I don't have time to talk to you about this, and neither do you. You should clear out of there as soon as possible.
Why's that?
Don't you get it? We don't live there, and you don't either. They're gonna call the cops on you before too much longer. Fortunately, Nick left before anyone called the police. Having nowhere else to go, Nick was forced to swallow his pride and go back to our parents' house. However, I had told them what he did, so he was in for the lecture of a lifetime when he got there. It gets worse, though. He had actually quit his job because he was genuinely intending on living with me permanently. So, homeless and jobless, Nick was sent off to live in a factory run by a friend of my dad's that has employee housing on site. Nick is currently spending his days getting up, going to work, and then going back to the tiny, cramped room he shares with 4 other guys.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Jenny! Jenny, you've got to hear this! This is absolutely insane! I can't believe it's actually happening!
What's up, Cole? It's hard for me to tell whether you're saying insane in a good way or a bad way. Just calm down and tell me what happened, okay?
Jenny! I won the lottery!
What? You won the lottery? Are you serious?
I'm dead serious, Jenny. This is just incredible. I've had goosebumps ever since I found out.
Well, how much are we talking about? Did you win like $100 or $1,000 or...
Are you sitting down?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, good. Because you might just faint when I tell you how much.
I'm gonna pass out from anxiety if you don't just tell me how much you won.
$2 million!
What? $2 million? Oh my God, Cole, that's insane!
Right? I was terrified that it might just be a dream, but I pinched myself, punched myself, banged my head against a wall, and that all hurt quite a bit, so I know it's for real. So I've been feeling lucky lately, and I just thought, well, I might as well put my luck to the ultimate test, right? I stopped inside the gas station on my way to work one day and bought a ticket. I was thinking I might win my money back or like $10 or something, but never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd win this much.
Wow, I sure am lucky I was engaged to the luckiest man in the world. I love you so much, Cole.
I love you too, Jenny. We're gonna put this money to good use. It's gonna make a great future for us and our kids too.
Yeah, for sure. So when do you get the money?
That's the thing. I'm not exactly sure. Obviously, they don't hand out that money right there at the gas station. There's a number to call on the TV, so I'll just call it and see what they say.
Call them right now.
I tried a second ago, and I guess it's after hours for them, so we'll have to wait until the morning. Oh my God, I'm so happy, Jenny. This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. Other than proposing to you, of course.
I feel the same way. I love you.
I love you too. I'll talk to you later.
Good night. Sleep tight.
Hey, Jenny, are you there?
I sure am, sweetheart. What can I do for you, Mr. Lucky McLucky Pants?
Well, the thing is, I just got a call from the bank. They said that there was a massive withdrawal from our shared bank account. I guess $16,000 was taken out, so that's practically all of it. It was made in small increments at multiple ATMs, so they were concerned that something was going on and locked the account. I'm kind of worried. Maybe someone found out I won the lottery and is trying to steal my identity or something? Do you know anything about that?
Oh, that's what you were worried about? Okay, well, you can relax now. It's all right. I'm the one who took out all that money.
You did? Really? What did you do that for?
I just figured, we don't really need all that money anymore, do we? After all, we're going to get our hands on the $2 million jackpot, so I decided I would go ahead and spend it all.
Wait, seriously? But Jenny, that was the money that we had saved up to pay for our wedding and honeymoon. You can't just go and spend that on yourself.
Huh? I can't? Why can't I? Did you forget we're going to be millionaires soon? We can just use that money to pay for an even more awesome wedding. And in the meantime, we can use the measly 16 grand we saved up on something more fun.
Jenny, no, you cannot just waste all that money. Sure, I won the lottery, and yeah, we're going to get our hands on a lot of money soon, but that's not the issue. The issue is that we never know what sort of curveballs life is going to throw at us. We still need to be careful with how we spend our money. Haven't you heard that a lot of people who win the lottery go bankrupt?
Oh, come on, Cole. Don't be such a cheapskate. What are you so concerned about? We're not as dumb as all those people who go broke. We'll be fine. Let's enjoy ourselves a little bit. We deserve it. I sure enjoyed myself spending all that money.
Wait a second. You already spent it? What did you buy?
Oh, a little of this, a little of that. I bought a new handbag, some shoes, a couple new outfits. I had myself a nice little private shopping spree. I was surprised, though. It was easier than I thought it would be to spend all $16,000.
Oh my God, Jenny, you've got to be kidding me.
What about your calculator, Cole? $2 million is a lot more than $16,000. You won like 10 times more than I spent.
You're a decimal point off, but that's beside the point. It doesn't matter how much money I won. We worked hard to save up all that money. We planned out our whole wedding and honeymoon, too. We can't just scrap all those plans. I can't believe you spent all that money without even talking to me first.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that. About my job. I called them and told them I quit earlier today.
What? You quit your job? No 2 weeks notice? No in-person conversation?
Yep, and let me tell you, it felt so satisfying. My old boss was such a jerk. He was always making me do a bunch of stupid, boring crap. And once that $2 million gets paid out, we will never have to work again in our lives. Well, I won't anyway. I am really looking forward to becoming your spoiled, pampered housewife.
Jenny, I can't believe what you're saying. You quit your job? Look, I love you, but I have to say that was an incredibly stupid thing to do.
Once again, Cole, take out a calculator and do the math. $2 million is enough for us to live on for the rest of our lives. No problem at all. So why bother working when we have that much in the bank? Oh yeah, I told my mom about winning the lottery too. She was super happy. Now we're gonna be debt-free forever.
Hold on. Debt-free? What are you talking about?
Oh, didn't I tell you about that? Yeah, the thing is, my family is in a wee bit of debt right now. And by a wee bit, I actually mean a lot. I guess my dad tried to start up a business a while back, and that plan was a total flop. I don't know a whole lot about it, but apparently they're in the hole around I don't know, 200,000 or so.
Are you kidding me? Why is this the first I'm hearing of this?
My bad, babe. I guess I totally forgot to tell you. But thanks to you, my family's never gonna have any money problems ever again. I love you so much, Cole. You're the best.
Hold on just 1 second, Jenny. This is all way too much for me to take in right now. I just told my boss that I'm gonna have to take the afternoon off. I need to go to the bank. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okie dokie. Talk to you later, Mr. Moneybags.
Okay. Well, I went to the bank a while ago, and after that I stopped in a cafe to have a cup of coffee and think about things, but I still don't understand.
It's all right, sweetie. You don't need to think about anything except our future together. I'm doing the same thing. I have something to tell you that I know is going to make you happy.
I don't know if I can handle any more revelations today, Jenny.
While you were busy working and going to the bank, I was busy myself. I went to go talk to my boyfriend for the last time and told him I was breaking up with him for you. Isn't that great? I bet you're thrilled. Congratulations, you've won the lottery twice now. You're a millionaire and the only guy in my life.
Oh, for God's sake, Jenny! Your boyfriend?
Yeah, I guess that's another thing I forgot to tell you about. You weren't my only boyfriend. Up until today, that is.
So you're serious? You've been cheating on me? What is wrong with you?
Hey, I was not cheating on you. I just told you I broke up with him. And all my other boyfriends, too. Starting today, I'm going to be 100% devoted to making a big, happy family with just you, Cole.
I feel like I'm about to have a stroke. Your other boyfriends? My God, Jenny, how many men were you seeing other than me?
Well, let's see. Jake, Kyle, Mark, Sam. So 4 guys, I guess.
4 guys? This is far beyond the level of just cheating. This is something pathological.
I don't know what pathological means, but what are you getting so upset for? I'm a woman of my word. I broke up with every single one of them. You get to have me all to yourself now. That's honestly a better prize than winning the lottery.
So I might not actually be having a stroke right now. But God, I'm starting to wish I was. Why is this happening to me?
I know, your luck couldn't possibly get any better. So anyway, we need to do some talking about our wedding. Since you're a millionaire now, I think we should do a few upgrades. Oh, and our honeymoon, too. Why go to some boring place nearby when we could go on a luxurious vacation to a tropical paradise? And no more apartments for us. We're gonna buy a massive house with a big yard and a pool, too.
I really don't think you have a good grasp on how much money $2 million is. Like, just the stuff you said now would use up most of that money, if not all of it.
What do you mean? I know exactly how much money $2 million is. It's $1 more than $1,999,999.
Putting that aside for now, you're also forgetting one very important thing. You are not the one who gets to determine how much we spend on what. Don't forget, I bought that lotto ticket with my own money, and I picked all the numbers myself.
Cole, you silly boy. We're gonna get married. That means what's yours is mine. So all of your money is gonna be my money. And wow, I cannot wait to get my hands on all that money.
You're never getting your hands on it.
Huh? Why not?
Because I'm breaking up with you.
What? You're breaking up with me? Are you talking about bad cell phone reception?
No, I'm talking about our engagement. Give me my ring back. We're through.
What? But why, Cole? You can't do this to me. What are you breaking up with me for?
Oh boy, how much time do you have? Long story short, I simply don't want to spend the rest of my life with you anymore. Ever since I won the lottery, things have been getting crazier and crazier around here. You spent all the money in our savings account. You quit your job, you promised to pay off your parents' debts for them, and then just now you told me you've been cheating on me. Did you actually think you could just do all of that and I'd still want to marry you?
Well, yeah, I did. I don't see why you wouldn't. You're getting $2 million, so $16,000 is like nothing. We can easily get by without me having to work, and you'd have more than enough money to pay my parents' debts, too. Plus, I told you about my boyfriends, and I broke up with them, so yeah, what's the problem?
You are the problem, Jenny. You have absolutely no financial sense whatsoever. Yeah, $2 million is a lot of money, but I don't have it yet. Even if I did, spending all our savings and quitting your job is a terrible idea. Especially when it's money that we worked hard as a couple to save up.
Is it really that bad? I mean, compared to $2 million.
Once again, you have no idea how far $2 million actually goes these days. It'll be nice for sure, but it's nowhere near enough to retire on. Especially not when you're talking about upgrading our wedding, going on a fancy honeymoon, paying off your parents' debts, and buying a massive house. I would honestly be surprised if $2 million would cover all of that.
Okay, but we'd at least be able to just lay back and have fun for a few years, right? I mean, we're still young. Shouldn't we be taking this time to enjoy ourselves as much as possible?
And what are we gonna do when that $2 million dries up, Jenny? We spent our youth having all sorts of expensive, lavish adventures. Then what? We'd be jobless and penniless. And as for a house, let's say we bought a house for $2 million in cash. What comes next? Property taxes and upkeep, and then we'd still need to have money to live on.
We can take care of all that stuff later, though. I do not want to have to pinch pennies all the time when I've got $2 million in the bank. Let's pay off my parents' debts, have an awesome wedding, go on an awesome honeymoon, and just have all the fun we want until the money's gone. Isn't that the best way to use it?
It's like we're not even speaking the same language. In any case, I don't want to waste a single cent of this money. I'm gonna invest it. That way, by the time I retire, I'll have more than enough to live on and take care of my future kids. And if you can't handle that, then I don't want to be with you. Though, to be honest, even if you were okay with that, the cheating is an absolute deal breaker. I don't care if you broke up with all 4 of them. You were still cheating on me with 4 guys.
Man, you are such a lame guy, Cole. You're talking like my grandpa. All right, well, if that's how you want it, then fine. Let's break up. Just wire my share of the money into my account, okay?
Say what now? You want me to give you your share?
Yeah, duh. You're the one who's breaking up with me. I'm the victim here. And as the victim of your cruelty, I demand that you compensate me for the pain and suffering you're putting me through. Frankly, I have half a mind to demand you give me all of your lottery winnings. But I'm in a generous mood, so I'll let you go with just half of it. Actually, I'm not in all that good of a mood, so I want some bonus money for pain and suffering. Let's see. I think $500,000 would be enough. So that's $1 million from your lottery winnings and $500,000. That makes a total of $1,500,000. I'll accept cash or check.
Would you like me to write you out a check for $0.00, or should I just hand you an empty sack? I'm not paying you anything. Where did you get your legal advice from? Social media?
So what if I did?
You can't sue me for pain and suffering for breaking up with you. You might have a case to make if I were the one responsible for the breakup.
But you are the responsible one. You're the one who said you wanted to break up first.
That's not what responsible means. Let me give you an example. Let's say I cheated on you with 4 women, spent all of your money, quit my job one day, and demanded you give my family hundreds of thousands of dollars. If I had done all that, then maybe you could stand a chance of winning a case against me in court.
Wait a second, but that's all stuff that I did.
Oh, you caught on to that, did you?
Does that mean that you could sue me? You're not gonna, are you?
I have half a mind to borrow the phrase you used. The legal standard for suing for emotional distress is that your conduct must be so extreme and outrageous as to shock the conscience of an ordinary person. What do you say, Jenny? Do you think cheating on me with 4 guys and spending all my money would shock an ordinary person?
I don't know, and I sure don't want to find out.
Okay, then if you'd like to avoid that coin toss, then how about we make a deal? You can pay me back half of the money you stole from our shared account. You said you spent $16,000, so that means you owe me $8,000.
No way, I have to pay you back? But I spent that money fair and square. And I mean, it's not like I actually have $8,000 in cash to pay you back with. I told you, my family's deep in debt and I just quit my job. How am I supposed to come up with that much money?
Well, I sure hope you can find a way to come up with it, because it's either that or I sue you for about 10 times that much. I don't care that your family's in debt, and I don't care that you're out of a job. Pay up or else.
But that's so not fair. You don't even need that money. Why would you sue me over $8,000 when you're going to be a millionaire?
Principle, Jenny. I know that might be hard to understand for you, though. Do whatever you have to do to come up with the money. Sell the stuff you bought, sell your car, sell your clothes. I don't know, get your parents to sell your house. Or if you'd rather skip to the trial, I can go have a talk with my lawyer right now.
Are you really going to do this, Cole? This is so crazy. Hey, can I make another suggestion? How about instead of going through a messy breakup, we just stay together and get married like we planned? I mean, you still love me, don't you?
I feel very strongly about you, but it sure isn't love. You clearly don't get it, so I'm just gonna have to talk to your parents about this. I'm blocking your number now. Goodbye.
Cole, wait!
A few days later, I went to Jenny's parents' house and explained the situation. Apparently, Jenny had told them that I offered to pay their debt for them willingly. They were really embarrassed to find out what had really gone on over the last several days. And then it all hit a boiling point when I told them that Jenny confessed to cheating on me with 4 other men. They volunteered to pay me the $8,000 she owed me and said they would force Jenny to pay them back. As for me, I got my hands on my winnings the other day. They say that money can't mend a broken heart, but it sure can buy a tropical vacation, which is where I'm headed right now.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.
Yo, Lily! I was just looking through my contact list and I was surprised to see that I still had your number. Man, but let me tell you what, that wasn't even half as much of a surprise as what happened earlier today.
Oh, hey, Ken. Yeah, I was pretty surprised too.
Right? Like, what are the chances? I moved to a new apartment, I'm scoping out the neighborhood, then I get hungry, so I pop into the convenience store right down the road from my apartment, and boom! I run into you for the first time since college. And then you told me that you actually lived right next door to that store. It's a small world, huh?
Couldn't say that again. I had just gone into the store looking to buy an eraser. I was definitely not expecting to see you.
Oh, and hey, the coincidences don't stop there. I'm actually starting a part-time job at that convenience store next week.
Wow, really? Oh, that's cool. Well, I guess that means we might start bumping into each other more regularly, huh?
I guess it depends on how often you need to buy erasers. You know, you really haven't changed much at all since we were in college.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you're still wearing the same old worn-out, lame, boring clothes as you always used to.
You think my clothes are lame and boring?
Yeah, you know me, I'm a straight shooter. And good grief, girl, those clothes look like you pulled them out of the dumpster of a thrift shop. Like, what was up with that outfit anyway?
My outfit? I was just wearing my normal clothes, I guess. A t-shirt, jeans, sandals.
Yeah, exactly. What kind of girl actually walks around in public like that?
This one, I guess. I go to that store an awful lot, and I know most of the staff on a first-name basis. So, I don't know. I guess I never really feel the need to dress up at all when I'm only popping over to buy something really quick.
Listen, Lily, I'm telling you this as a friend, all right? You're a girl. You need to be taking better care of yourself. Put on a proper shirt, some makeup, little perfume wouldn't hurt. Like, I genuinely can't believe you were able to walk around in public looking like that without dying of embarrassment. What were you thinking? Your clothes were an absolute disaster area. They looked absolutely ragged.
Did it really? I don't feel like it's that worn out. I only bought that shirt a few months ago. The jeans I've had a bit longer, but not for more than a year or so.
You really don't get it, do you? Tell me, Lily, how much did you spend on that entire outfit? $30? $40? It couldn't have cost you any more than $50.
I don't really remember an exact number, but yeah, you're probably in the ballpark.
Okay, so yeah, I was exactly right then. It wouldn't even matter if those clothes were all brand spanking new. An outfit that cheap looks like 50-year-old hand-me-downs to me.
I see.
So the next time we see each other, I'd appreciate it if you would make yourself just a bit more presentable, all right? Oh, and I mentioned this before, but whoever told you that you were naturally beautiful and didn't need any makeup, they were lying to you. You need a lot of work. If we're going to be associated with each other, then you're going to need to look like someone who's on my level. Get what I mean?
Well, no, I don't really get what you mean. But if how I look bothers you that much, then you could just, not talk to me.
Excuse me?
To make a long story short, for my work, I need to be able to move around easily. That's why I was wearing the clothes I was today. You might even say that's like my work uniform. So, yeah, as much as we were friendly back in college, I'm not going to change the way I dress just to please you.
I take it back. You have changed since college.
I'm sorry to have disappointed you. See you, Ken.
Oh no, Lily, please, for the love of God! You just came into my convenience store wearing the exact ragged clothes you were wearing before! How many times is that now? I lost track at 10!
Good evening, Ken. I'm glad to see you have enough free time at work to text former college classmates about how much you dislike their attire. But really? It's a convenience store that's literally right next door to my place. I don't really feel like I need to dress up like I'm about to walk a Paris runway to grab a hot dog and a fountain drink.
Well, you could at least do better than your outfit today, which, if I had to describe it, was more like you were about to walk downtown to go panhandling. Another day, another cheap t-shirt and old jeans.
I'm pretty sure I explained this to you before. These are the clothes I wear for work.
Aha, sure. Work, huh? Tell me, Lily, how do you go to work when you just stay cooped up in your apartment all day?
I'm sorry, what are you saying?
I'm saying the jig is up, Lily. I know.
What do you know?
That you're not actually going to work. You don't have any kind of job, do you?
Not that it's any of your business, but yes, I do have a job. It just so happens that I'm able to work from home.
Is that so? Interesting. Why don't you go ahead and tell me all about this fascinating job of yours?
I'm an artist.
Oh, I get it. You spend all your time doing those adult coloring books, right?
No, I'm an illustrator and I draw for a living.
Are you kidding me? What kind of living can you make by drawing pictures? Tell you what, I got some old college textbooks full of drawings I did while bored in class. Think I could get a few bucks for those?
Probably not, no. Despite what you think, this is actually a very competitive industry. Only the best of the best can actually make something of themselves doing this.
Yeah, sure, whatever, very impressive. Anyway, we need to get back to the more pressing issue here.
And that is?
The fact that there is absolutely nothing feminine about you in the slightest.
I never asked for your opinion on my femininity, Ken.
Tell you what, I think I know exactly what you need. My girlfriend has unbelievably great fashion sense. How about I set you two up for a meeting, and she can help give you a much-needed makeover?
Oh, you have a girlfriend?
I know, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I'm taken.
I'm less disappointed and more just surprised.
Oh, yeah? Well, you shouldn't be. Julie is my girlfriend.
Julie? You don't by any chance mean the Julie who I was roommates with in college, do you?
Yeah, she's the one. I gotta say, back in college, Julie and you both look just like you do right now. But holy smokes, I bumped into her a while back, and wow! She had her hair done up all pretty, she was wearing a gorgeous outfit, she had makeup on like she actually cares about her appearance. She was like a whole new woman.
Huh. Yeah, that makes sense to me. You know that Julie's mom is a fashion designer, right? And that she launched her own brand?
Yeah, I knew about that, but, so what?
So Julie's mom talked to her a few years ago about Julie one day taking over the brand. Julie said she was interested, so she started working close together with her mom every day. I understand that most of the clothes she wears around town are her company's products.
Oh, I guess that's cool. So wait, are you and Julie still talking and stuff?
Yeah, from time to time. She hadn't told me anything about getting a boyfriend, though. That's why I was so surprised earlier when you said you were dating her. I found out both that she had a boyfriend and that it was you at the same time.
I see. I guess she probably didn't break the news to you out of pity.
Huh? Pity.
But anyway, now you know, Julie finally became the sort of stylish, attractive girl who's worthy of being my girlfriend. So I asked her out, and the rest is history.
Is there anything else you wanted to talk to me about?
Huh? Oh, nah, not really, I guess.
Cool. Then if you don't mind, I need to go. I'm in the middle of a big project, and I'm really busy right now.
Ah, gotcha. Let me think. I bet you'd probably be able to sell one of your little drawings for about $1 or so. So does that mean you have to do 10 drawings an hour to get minimum wage? Yikes, you must be busy. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Lily, why didn't you tell me you had an older sister?
Older sister?
Yeah, I just saw this absolute hottie walking out of your apartment.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't have an older sister.
Oh, then was that your younger sister?
The only sibling I have is an older brother who doesn't even work in this state.
Huh, that's weird. I've seen your mom come into the store before, so I know it's not her.
Perhaps you saw a ghost?
Nah, I don't believe in ghosts, and even if I did, I don't think ghosts are that hot.
Okay, well, then I don't know what to tell you. The only woman in my family other than myself is my mom.
But then, who was that babe that just walked out of your apartment?
Who knows?
Well, you must know. I saw her this morning around 9 a.m., and my God, you should have seen her. Her makeup was absolutely flawless. She was wearing a luxury brand pantsuit and high heels, and the way she walked, wow! It was like watching a cool spring breeze blowing through a grassy field. This girl absolutely oozed wealth and status from every single fiber of her being.
Wait a second. This girl walked out of my apartment at 9 a.m. wearing a pantsuit?
Do you mean you remembered who she is? Tell me! Tell me right now!
I'm pretty sure the girl you saw was me.
What? That was you?
Yeah, I had a meeting with a client this morning, so, I had to make myself look presentable and all that.
Oh my God!
Okay, maybe I don't dress up like that all too often, but did I really look all that differently from usual?
Okay, I get it now. I never knew you had such a cute and playful side, Lily.
I have a cute and playful side?
Yeah, I see what's going on here. You wanted me to see you, didn't you? You wanted to show off how good you can look when you really put your mind to it, so you got all dressed up and put on a show just for me.
I have no idea what could have possibly given you that impression.
You did your best to hide it, but I can see right through you, Lily. But hey, I'm proud of you. You're finally being honest about your feelings for me.
Oh, no.
Nah, there's nothing you need to be all oh no about. I really do wish you could have been more honest from the get-go.
Ken, what on earth are you going on about?
Aw, man, you're getting shy again.
No, I'm not shy. I'm genuinely confused. Could you please just come right out and say exactly what you mean?
Man, are you really gonna make me say it? This is the sort of thing that you really ought to be saying yourself. It would be way cuter if you did it that way.
I'm not trying to be cute, Ken. Just say what you mean.
All right, if that's what you really want. You're finally admitting that you have a crush on me, and I'm finally ready to allow you to be my new girlfriend.
What?
Congratulations, Lily. You've been waiting a long time for this moment, haven't you? I'll bet you're jumping up and down like a girl in a romantic comedy movie right now.
I'm actually not.
Go ahead, you can admit it. I've known since back when we were in college that you had a crush on me.
Excuse me?
I saw the way you looked at me when we walked by each other on campus, when we had the same classes together. You were practically screaming that you had a crush on me.
I was doing no such thing.
Seriously, you've got nothing to worry about. I didn't pay you any attention back then because you had no style, but that's all in the past. Now that you've become more honest with yourself and are trying your best to impress me. And man, you really hit it out of the park with that outfit this morning. And another thing, that pantsuit was from a really high-end brand. So you must be making a pretty good amount of money, right?
My aunt made me that pantsuit as a present after I graduated from college.
Nah, I know a good brand when I see it. There's no way that was handmade. But anyway, I'm proud to say that you are officially qualified to be my wife.
Ken?
What is it, darling?
You're creeping me out. Whatever this is, knock it off.
Why?
For starters, what about Julie? Didn't you say the two of you were dating?
Oh, her? Yeah, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to bench her for now.
Meaning what?
Meaning from now on, you're gonna be my #1 girl.
I'll pass.
Pass? Are you serious? I think your shy and bashful routine has gone on long enough, Lily. I've gone pretty far out of my way to help you out here. I'm willing to make you my #1, but that's only if you're prepared to play the part. That means you need to be a lot more honest with yourself.
I'm serious, Ken. This is really, really creepy, and I want you to stop. And another thing, you're extremely confused about a lot of things, so let me clear things up for you.
I don't think I'm confused about anything.
I'm sure you don't. For starters, regarding the outfit you saw me wearing today, that's how I always dress when I go to meet with clients.
It is?
Yeah, so I didn't go out of my way to dress up just to impress you. There's only one person who I'd actually dress up for, my fiancé.
Your fiancé?
And another thing, you said you were dating Julie, right?
Well, yeah, but, I guess if you're not available, then I'll just keep going out with her.
Julie says that she's not dating you. She just said that she ran into you in town one day, and after that, you started bombarding her with texts every day. She's apparently considering talking to the police if you continue.
The police? But if it bothers her that much, why not just block me?
She said she really wants to block you, but would feel bad about it since you were friendly back in college. But now you know how she really feels, so stop texting her. Got it?
Wait. How do you know that's how she feels?
She literally told me right now I'm having lunch with her.
What? But why?
Because she wants me to design a mascot for her company's brand. We're meeting up for lunch today to discuss the details.
A mascot? You do that?
I told you I was an artist, right? That's what I do.
Whoa! That's crazy!
No, you are. And as such, both Julie and I will be blocking your number right now. Just a few days after I sent that final text message and blocked his number, I stopped seeing him at the convenience store. I was friendly with the store manager, so I asked him if Ken had changed shifts or what. Apparently there was an incident involving Ken and a college freshman girl that just got hired. He got the idea in his head that she was crazy about him, so he walked up to her from behind, gave her a big hug, and said, "How's it feel to be my next girlfriend?" She screamed, obviously, and it was so loud that some residents of nearby apartment buildings called the police. He had also been drawing complaints for putting the moves on young female customers, so the manager fired him on the spot. I never saw him again after that, but I did hear something of an update from a friend of mine. After he got fired, he just stayed holed up in his apartment all day, not even leaving to buy food. He spent all his money on delivery to the point that he was unable to pay his rent. His landlord contacted his parents, who came to pick him up and dragged him back home to live with them. I don't know what he's doing now, but I'm really glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.